I am so very thankful to the universe for the massive growth of my YouTube channel. The content I create reflects my interests wholeheartedly, and it also reflects my subscribers' interests. With my new subscriber count of over 100,000, I have received other opportunities such as brand deals, influencer trips, and so much more. I am eternally grateful that the work and effort I have been putting into my channel for years has started to pay off tenfold. My financial state has become more secure than ever from this, so money is no longer an issue. I am able to pay my rent in full and on time while still having money left over to spend at my leisure if I would like to. I give thanks to all that the universe has done and continues to do for me. And I still feel high. Like, we ain't did nothing, but like I still feel I feel high on life. I feel high on possibilities, on opportunities, on optimism, on just gratitude, on what's coming next, on what's already here. Like, you know, like it's an immense feeling. All I'm saying is, life can be draining, but I prevail, and that's it. I feel like I heal as though it is a hobby, as though it's something that I can just like put on my resume. Like, look, I am healer, all of the sorts, because I feel like I've been learning so much through just the fact that I am healing so much. And it's like, even when it don't feel like this is healing, it's like, think about it in another way, Trend, and yes, this is healing. Maybe an example I can use is like leveling up and then like shit just crumbling around. So like, let's talk about like bills. Let's just say bills. Like, it's just like one thing after the next. Like, bills that I just did not expect that I would have to pay for. It's just fucking annoying at this point, to be honest. But I feel like that is damn, that was fast. I feel like that is even paying homage to the person that I used to be, who would not want to pay for things. But I feel like, given the fact that there are many expenses coming up that I do have to pay, I'm not put in this position because I can't pay for it. Like, does that make sense? It's like, with healing sometimes comes, as I'm leveling up, it comes more challenges, which honestly makes sense if I put my ego to the side. But yeah, don't it look like somebody standing in my closet? It do, but there's no one in there. I don't think so. I also feel like with more money and like more responsibilities, it's also a matter of like changing your mindset surrounding it, because like people like get rich and they hoard it, and not like in a selfish sense. They can get like a fear mindset surrounding that money. I seen that Kevin Hart documentary, and I could just tell so much about somebody, like just like seeing the way that they navigate through, and his life might be completely different, but from, you know, what was shown through that documentary, I found it really interesting, because he was someone who came into a lot of more money, and his whole mindset around it was fear-based. He wouldn't say that, of course. This is just what I'm picking up. But his whole mindset surrounding his riches was, I can't lose this. And like with me, it's like, more money's come more responsibility, but I can't be afraid of said responsibility. Like, yeah, I got an apartment, I got a car, I have a website that I'm working on, I have, you know, other monthly payment responsibilities, and that's really what it is. Hey you guys, hopping into this video really fast to tell you guys that I actually have started a new website, alchemyofcreation.org, and here is where I will be hosting my YouTube master course.
I am very excited, very excited, very excited. This master course has been in the works for over 8 months now, and I'm very excited to finally be able to deliver it to you guys. I have constructed a 5-week program that revolves around different important aspects of how to become a YouTuber while also staying true to yourself, getting rid of your limiting beliefs, and developing yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally in order to transform your life for the better. This Sunday, March 6, 2022 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be having a free webinar to discuss how I manifested my YouTube success and a business that brings in 5 figures in less than 4 months, because honestly, I made it in less than 4 months, to be honest. This is a great opportunity for someone who has been looking to get started with YouTube, or if you even have an established YouTube channel already, there is always something more that you can learn, and I am implementing all of that into this course, into this webinar. So I really hope to see you guys there. If you do attend this webinar, you will have access to the pre-sale of my master course, because that launches on Friday, March 11th of this year. So you will be able to take part in a discounted rate. Whether or not you want to do the solo work, or you want to do the group program, or you'd want to coach one-on-one with me, you will be able to take advantage of a discount if you attend this webinar. So definitely be sure to check out the link in my description box down below. I'm very excited. I've been putting so much work into this, and I know that you guys will love it just as much as I love it.
But I feel like the more you shift your mindset to acknowledge, yes, I have more responsibilities, but I also have more money. And isn't that a blessing within itself? And I wouldn't be able to live this life that I'm living if I wasn't mentally, emotionally, financially prepared for it. I'm just feeling limitless at the very moment. And I repeated that Moon song like 19 times when I woke up. Shit was like an affirmation. That shit just makes me feel infinite. First time I heard that song completely full on throughout was at the cabin trip that me, Trey, and AB had a few weeks ago. We were all on shrooms. We were in a hot tub in the mountains looking over this beautiful just sky of just endless stars and constellation. It felt like what I haven't been to a Tame Impala concert, but it felt like what I would assume that would feel like. I feel like nature is the most organic high. I feel like life is the most organic high. Like that's it. That shit is beautiful. And then another thing is like, you know, I'm a motherfucking city girl. So being out there in the mountains, y'all, I just remember looking up because I was like, Trey, it's cold outside. Why do you want to go outside? Like, I don't want to go out there. It's going to be cold. I don't want to be cold right now. It's already cold. And he was like, girl, I don't care. I'm going to look at them stars. You can follow me or not. So he ends up going out there. I end up following him, of course. And I just remember, like, because the whole time, like, I'm trying to run to the hot tub to get warm and shit like that. And I just remember, like, sitting in the hot tub feeling some kind of release. And then I just remember, like, looking to my right. And I was just like, just the biggest gasp I've taken since I was a child. Like, that's really what... It was an experience. It was an honor to be under those stars that night. I did not realize how fucking important that was. And I just remember saying to myself, they took this shit from me. And they, as in the fucking power plant right down the street from my apartment, when sometimes I can look out my window and see giant fucking clouds just forming in the sky. It should be pissing me off. But, like, just the city, man. Like, yeah, I just remember saying to myself, like, they took this shit from me. And I was just crying for my inner child as I was just looking up at the sky and just seeing all that endless possibility. Like, I really like what I heard in that that YouTube video the other day when she was just like, you are like on a endless track of a reality that you create. And it's like, me just taking off my scarf has put me in another dimension or another possibility rather than me not taking off my scarf. Like, it's insane. We don't realize how much control we have over this shit because we've been programmed to not. And you know what? It's just so funny because when we were also on that cabin trip, me, AB, and Trey, we were all talking about like just everything I'm talking about right now. And AB said something that was so fucking funny. She was like, bro, like niggas in New York, like they just like, it's literally a concrete jungle. Like, where is the nature? Where is the scenery? Like, you niggas look outside and it's brick. Y'all niggas have windows that face another brick wall. Like, we was just yelling about that shit. People be in my DMs like, please come to New York and have an event. I've never been to New York. I'm not, and everybody calm down because I know niggas is getting offended. I'm certain that it is a beautiful place, and I do want to go there because I've always wanted to go to New York, and I know y'all got good ass vegan food. Every time I see some shit about New York on TikTok, it's some weird shit going on, or it's like terrible like apartment architecture. Like, whoever built that shit just was like, yeah, I'm gonna put these niggas in an apartment the size of my bathroom. That was pretty much the gist of what Avy was saying. That shit was fucking funny. She was just like, of course niggas is going crazy. Niggas is just work because they can't see no skyline. They can't see stars. Like, of course capitalism is just down their throat talking about some make me money, nigga. Like, it is. It just is. And it envelops the entire argument to a T. Make me money. Like, right now I'm getting dressed to go to my pole class. Am I gonna wear this top? Look, that's the test. I'm not gonna wear this top. But yeah, so I'm going to pole, and that's another aspect of my life that I'm glad that I've reincorporated.
2 hours later.
I am writing my new manuscript right now, and I love this project. It's probably going to be one of my most favorite things out of 2022. Like, this shit is so fruitful. I wanted to read something, so what I'm about to read to y'all, I interviewed Lotus. I interviewed her on February 8th. I did all my interviews, and that was 20 days ago because today is the 28th. And her response is very Gemini. I love it. It's very much in alignment, especially for me being a Gemini as well, me craving the same things that she's craved her entire life. And I loved talking to her about this because it made me feel like I wasn't tripping, I wasn't over exaggerating or just acting out of impulse, because I will just book a plane ticket and I will just fucking dip. Like, especially like having the finances to do that, I will be gone and I will just go. So anyway, I'm gonna just read to you guys what she said.
If love is not the answer, it's freedom. Everything in my life has consisted around being free. As I've elevated life from childhood to now, there's been different levels of freedom. Freedom from something, or just the idea of going towards freedom. And now it's a frequency of freedom that I create, a vibration of freedom that I align to no matter what's going on. When I think about things that, whether it's things that have negatively impact me in my life, like external things internally, the ultimate goal has always been freedom. Freedom comes through like the truest, most purest love, but a lot of people don't even have that. People can have love but still not be completely free in a relationship, in their job, in the way that they move in this life. And I think freedom is even more important than love, because it's like a certain type of love that comes with like true freedom. And I implement this in my daily life by like moving according to my own guidelines and putting myself first, and just knowing that whatever I do, wherever I spend my time and energy, it really needs to be fruitful.
It just makes so much sense, bro. And it's like, I guess this is the Gemini thing. I guess this is a life path number one thing. I don't know what it is. But when it comes to like me and traveling, I've always just, when I'm away from, I guess, like a base, because I don't even want to say a home base, because I am home. When I'm away from like a base, Atlanta, what I know, what I'm used to, I just feel this immense sense of freedom, this immense sense of possibility and endless achievement of what could be, like what is, like not even what could be, because the future, yes, but what in this present moment, like what is, like it is insane. Like I just feel such an attachment to just up and leaving. And I think, I don't want to say the most dreaded part is coming back, but I feel like in a sense, yes, because I always be coming back for other people. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because I felt like that was very prominent. Someone, I can guarantee you someone needed to hear that. So if that was a message for you, please let me know. I hope so. You guys can follow my new project's Instagram account. It's at If Love Wasn't. And yeah. Y'all, I look good. I look great. I look fly. I look hood. Let me stop. Okay, so I'm about to fall. I am getting ready to go to meet with a flexibility trainer, which is so funny because I actually manifested this whole experience. But this is my outfit, if you can see. I'm really just... Oh, and let me show you guys the shoes. Thank you, Steve Madden. I feel like a real ass influencer. These are so cute. Like these are how they look. AB called them my hooves, cause why you calling that? Cause they sound like hooves. But yeah, this is what I'll be wearing. I'm going to film my experience because I actually have been looking for a flexibility trainer. So we're going to meet up at the park and I am excited. I understand why she calls them that. Okay, so right now we are in my lovely baby sacral, my bright orange car. You already know. If you know, then you know. If you know, then you know. I got these cute little charms up here. I thoroughly enjoyed this vehicle. I literally manifested her. When I sit here and think about like all of my manifestations that I have come into fruition, that have just delivered, it's really interesting for me because it's such a process. It's such a journey that I will be kind of like obsessive about something, and then I'll go through a period of like affirmations, visualization, all kinds of stuff, and then out of nowhere I'll just stop, and then out of nowhere I have what it was that I was manifesting. Like even with all of my apartments, like, bro, let's talk about this journal. My first apartment at the Mix. I'm so grateful for my amazing 2-bedroom apartment at the Mix in downtown Atlanta. It's perfect. There is the perfect amount of space for my roommate and I to live comfortably. My room has an amazing view and is bigger than I thought it would be. I am so fortunate to be able to pay my own rent in full every month and not have to rely on anyone for finances. I give thanks to the universe and all that it continues to do. And it's like, I love the fact that even if I read some of these like the journal entries, some of this stuff did not turn out exactly how it was that I wrote it, but it turned out exactly how it was that I needed it. And so my dream body, quote, went from being, I want abs and like a flat stomach and toned arms and toned thighs, to me just being like, I just want to be flexible. Like, I like my tummy. I don't want to be like fucking like, and they ain't got nothing to grab on. Like, this is taking me back so far that some of this stuff is even talking about my ex-girlfriend that I had, talking about I want us to have a healing romantic relationship. No, you don't. You don't want that. My social media platforms excelling. I love this. I love this so much. And it's so funny just like looking back at this and being like, yep, that's one. That's another. That's another. I hit 100,000 subscribers on my 21st birthday. And it was so funny because I remember making a post of the pictures of me that I took for my birthday on YouTube. And hell, like, bro, I swear to God, like 85% of y'all was like, girl, you're 21. bitch, I thought you was like 26. I'm like, no, nigga. I was 20 when I was making all that self-progressive content talking about, y'all, I am doing shadow work, I'm doing hypnotherapy, I am learning, I am unlearning, I am loving, I am experiencing. This shit was beautiful. Like, I've had a phenomenal journey so far. Like, this shit is really lit. I am so very grateful to the universe for my journey. I know that this process was necessary for me to become the best version of myself. I know that everything I have faced has transpired because I needed to learn something from it. All of my hardships have been meant to better me and make me into who I am today. The universe works in my favor and is always rooting for me. Yo, this is actually funny. This one is talking about camping trip in October of 2020. This is the first camping trip I went to. If you guys have not seen that video, I would definitely recommend you checking that out. Camping trip tickets are actually on sale for the one coming up in April. You guys can click the link in my description down below to check out tickets. Also, a lot of people were talking about like safety. Like, they were like, I want to go, but I don't want to go by myself. Bruh, go. Stop overthinking it. Stop. But don't do all that, because then you're gonna make yourself not go. Like, just come, just experience it. Because if you don't come, then you're gonna be like, fuck, I wish I went. Like, you don't want to do that. If you really make it to where you make it, like, it proves that you need to be there. You're gonna, it's a great time. Amazing. I manifested my manager. I think that I don't know if that was something I wrote down, but I definitely manifested my manager. I manifested my new apartment that I'm in right now, and it's very interesting the way that the universe like brings you stuff, because things don't be coming in the way that you expect it to come. And I've said this before about my current apartment. Like, did not expect to get it in the way that I got it. That was just me just being like, all right, let's just fuck it, let's just say yes. Like, just say yes. Like, like, it's not gonna happen if you're not ready for it, So I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I hope that this was inspirational. My whole areola out. I think I just stepped in dog shit. I don't know what is going on. I'm out here trying to be a holistic hottie and get all grounded and shit, and it's fucking dog shit out here. They have, maybe I shouldn't have, sat so close to the fucking the poop can, but my God, like, this is a nice park. I would think that the residents of the city of Smyrna would have some kind of decency. I pray that that was not shit. And we're gonna say, for the sake of my sanity at this very moment, no, that wasn't shit. That wasn't shit, Trin. It wasn't. You're good.
Yes. But what was your favorite place to travel to?
It's like, well, that's a hard question, because everywhere I go. So at this part of my day, this was the first time that I met Tay, the contortionist, flexibility trainer. She has a Instagram account. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can follow her, because she is trying to build up her platform and do contortion teaching. She's very good at what she does. It was a lot better than what I even expected, because she incorporated some very intentional practices with the crystals, with the incense, with just the things that she was saying, how she was directing me to move. It was a beautiful experience. So I would definitely recommend you guys going and checking her out on Instagram and inquiring about her services. Please don't be no creepy man in her DMs, because that is not what we are here for.
So when I was a child, or even now, we'll sun gaze. Early in the morning, it's the hours of the sun where you can look at the sun. And I used to be like, Mom, it's so hot, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to get up. My mom would be like, focus and chill out. Think about this. The sun is so far away, and the fact that it is able to beam you, and you're able to feel that energy and feel that power through your stomach, through your body, through your core, through your mind, through your third eye, all of that. It is so much power in that. It is so much strength in that. You use that to channel that and to take it into your body, and you no longer feel heat. You feel what your body is already made of. So I started sun gazing. I'm like, yeah, it's hot. So I keep sun gazing, and then eventually I feel at one with the sun. To where I feel like I can look at the sun, I can stare at the sun, and I can absorb the sun. The sun's energy is coming down from my head, down to my feet and everything. And it was amazing. So I incorporate sun gazing in my routine. For all of us to sun gaze, for me to share that knowledge so that when y'all are waking up in the morning, y'all sun gaze and feel that energy and feel how every time you exercise that, how it feels better and better every time. You feel like a battery and you're energizing a battery.
We was really in a groove. I was feeling exactly what she was saying. It was a beautiful sunny day, and then these two women just had to walk up to us and tell us that some old ass man was recording us from afar. See, this is that shit. It was just ruining it. Just ruining it.
You know, in order for me to get
That
the
nigga is
videos-
recording us.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, so it was really like a crazy experience to just see what is actually done to us and what that breakage, but even to see the beauty into it, because if you put an animal in a different habitat, it's supposed to do one or two things. It's supposed to die or it's supposed to mutate.
Yeah.
So to see how many of us beautiful people have mutated out of this and have found what we identify as and have made an identity off of that is amazing.
Yeah.
So that was like, and then my second time I was like, I gotta move here. I gotta move here because one is closer to the rest of everything. But that experience of going to the dungeons is what made me be like, why would I go to they have a museum of gold, knowing all all the gold came from this one place. So I'm supposed to go over there and in hopes of feeling more, like I've made it further in a place where really I have already made it. When you go over there, you find out I have made it. I've made it when those people don't have much. And they've made it with everything, you eat, your life is just so easy. Life was beautiful. Life was amazing. The people, it was the most beautiful people I've ever met. Like, one of their dialects is so cute. It's like, they say please. Our way of saying please is like, this person's begging, or can I please, and like an anxiety. Or theirs is, they say please for everything. It's out of respect. So they'd be like, no, please. Yes, please. Come, please. And it's just so beautiful, the people and like everything, the culture, the type of people you eat, like family style. You always eat. You're always just, you have everything you need. Coconut trees, nobody owns them. I was like, little boy, you can climb up there and get a coconut.
Little boy.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like, that's my coconut.
That's my car with a gun.
Yes. Like, no, this deed says that I own this coconut tree.
Bro, I was thinking about that the other day. Niggas own land.
Yeah,
talking about own land. Like,
they're on the beaches just like, what are you talking about? This is for us. You see the cows and chicken just running around, not with a tag on it, like, don't touch my chicken. If you can catch the chicken, you can have it. Wild cow, if you can catch it, you can have it. Now, I wasn't doing all that. But I wasn't going there. But just like, wow, type of people. Like, one time the grocery store, the lights cut off, and in my head, we're American. I'm like, oh shit, they about to run out. Let me watch this show. That's not our fault your lights went out. That's yours.
Damn.
Man, these people turned their phone and just kept shopping. Most calmest thing I've ever seen. It wasn't even right, and it's two interests. It's two interests to the. Me too. Just the beauty in it. Beautiful people that their card reader wasn't reading. It said you can come back and pay. I trust that you'll come back and pay. What? America, we couldn't do that.
And then, you know what? And I understand that because I've traveled so much. But I just be like, why? Like, why can't we just for example, my best friend, she's from Jamaica, and she was telling me about how different driving is. And I've been to the Bahamas before, and so I know the driving was scaring me as an American, but it's organized chaos. Like, how is everyone, like, how are you not getting into car accidents? It's traffic because it's a lot of people on the road, not traffic because niggas is in accidents.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Africa was like that too. They don't even have the lines. But they were driving it's because patience was another thing. We live in a world where
It's impatient as fuck here.
we are told that every hour, we're paid by the dollar on the hour. So every hour, we're programmed to move very faster. They're not programmed like that. So it's you can go in front, but it's so many, it's very chaos. And to see the function in their dysfunction was cool too. Because it kind of was like, wow, like,
It is possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
But it's like, wow. You know, like,
yeah.
but it definitely was a wonderful experience.
Very interesting. It's like this carefree energy that I can't get nowhere else. Like, I can't fucking get it nowhere else, you know? And it's like, even with traveling, I'm still trying to get more comfortable venturing out in the places that I go to. So, like, Panama, one of my good friends, Lotus, she came with me. She actually encouraged me to come with her, and she ended up taking a flight in Panama to the rainforest in Panama and went on an Airbnb that was a tree house, and she was fucking on boats being what is it called?
Kayaking.
Not even not kayaking, canoed. She just got on a boat with some tour guide that was showing her different islands off of the rainforest coast of Panama. And these people, she was meeting so many people, and she was like, this is like beautiful, this is fucking amazing. And one of the older ladies had ayahuasca growing in her backyard.
That's
like,
the type of stuff I want.
And she was like, do y'all know what this is? And she was like, yeah, we know what it is, we just leave it there. We just leave it there. It's just, you know,
it just grows.
Yeah, on God. Like, that's insane.
What?
Insane.
So did you get to experience that?
The thing is, like, I booked my Airbnb for like the entire time that I would be there. I need to just go book a one-way ticket, get an Airbnb for a week, and then just go somewhere else and try some new shit. I also was fucking some nigga there, so I kind of wanted to say that. That was main reason. Wanted to fuck with him.
That be lit too. That whole experiencing.
I bet the it's just cool as fuck. Like, they have such a different culture, you know. Just Ari is having a photo shoot for her brand launch.
Saunders Space is a community for BIPOC, and basically we just help intergenerational trauma, help heal. We understand that healing is not linear, so we want you to really embrace all parts of you, even the dark, bad, ugly, good, and everything. So we just want to make a safe space for everybody our age to heal.
I be going to school, doing work, and braiding hair. Literally all the time.
What do you
I think I'm done, but what about yours?
what's your sign? Are you a Cancer?
No, I'm a Virgo.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that.
But
But you know what? You're it's the way you look. What's your rising?
Pisces.
Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. I can see that.
Pisces.
I think it's the fact that not her hitting it. Okay. Hell no. Thank you. And my black jacket, please.
Thank you for the ride.
Of course. For the ride, baby. Can I get a video of all y'all? Y'all look ethereal. It could be in the bathroom or not. Y'all looking real ethereal. Jada.
It's like we awkward as fuck.
Jada is such a Virgo though.
I know it's like you know a theme song. It's like,
yes.
Someone told you like what
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
This Jada, this hat is giving. It's giving Louise from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, it is.
It's giving Louise, bro. Y'all, King of Pops, they got one called mashed potato.
Or maybe it's not mashed potato.
What the hell?
Maybe it was a mistake.
That's why it's crossed out, because it's not mashed.
Like
It's
whoever wrote that was like, what the fuck?
It's the opposite.
Mashed potato.
Mashed potato. No, did you see it over there?
No, I didn't.
Mashed potato. Y'all, I'm high as hell.
I really want to ask.
Mashed
What time do they
potato.
close? Do you want to?
Yeah, they're
Do you want to try it?
But didn't I say I wanted a popsicle? I said that earlier today. Yes, I was
That's
like,
so weird.
Corey, I really want a popsicle.
That's such a strange request. Please ask. Corey,
Are you close? No. Okay.
Corey's like, I need to know.
I know.
Potato popsicles?
Oh.
What is? I'm sorry. What is this?
It's just a joke. But like, we run out and we turn it around. It's just like a.
Oh. Do they all say different things? Yeah. Now I want to know what they all say. Can I see one? Yeah. Oh my god. Apple milk. Oh wait, alpaca. Alpaca. I don't know what that says, but that's funny. I'm home now. Still evidently high, which is lit. And I never smoke, so fuck it. Like, I don't know, it's just been so much stuff going on. It's been a collective tower moment that we've all been having. I can feel it. I know for a fact everybody been going through it, but that's okay because March is about to be fruitful. Another manifestation of mine came true today. That one is a little personal, so I'm not even really gonna tell y'all, but I know that this month is about to be fruitful. I'm so glad that I started my life coaching sessions because I feel like me starting that at the very beginning of the year really set the catalyst. Like, oh, so you really do want to level up. Well, glad you're taking these life coaching sessions. Now let's like make some things chaotic. Let's put that work into motion, you know? Let's put all that healing into motion. Let's really see you in action, goddamn. So it's just been a lot, and I'm praying for everybody out there who knows what I'm talking about. Who knows what I'm talking about? Like, y'all been through y'all own turmoil recently, and you know, you're relating to what I'm saying. So it's about to be fruitful. I feel like this event, I'm gonna vlog the event on Friday. That's gonna be very lit. But I'm having another ATL friend link up. If you don't know about this one and you watching this video and you mad at you, like, oh, I don't know. Well, actually, no, this video will come out before the event. So the event is on Friday, now that I think about it. But yeah, be there. I think right now, I'm about to wake AB up and tell her it's weed o'clock, cause
20 minutes later.
I am faded. Very faded. No wonder people enjoy smoking weed. Like, I get it, you know. As long as I don't feel like I'm fucking panicking out my ass, it seems like it'll be a cool experience. I just can't stop eating. That's my only thing with it. Like, I just don't stop eating. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. What do I normally say at the end of these? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check out my master course. I'm very excited. Yes, my feet are clapping. Very excited for that to drop. And come to the event on Friday. It's gonna be lit. Okay, comment, like, subscribe, same as always. You guys will see me in the next video.